Alright guys, we got the BRD mounts in. There are bushings in. Why did I say mounts? With the BRD bushings in. Now some of you think it's the other BRD that I'm talking about that has I think he has a YouTube as well, but he's on a lot of the Facebook groups. It's not him. It's BRD, Brooks Racing Development from England. I definitely support him, and good products, and why not get something made in England instead of China or some other place? Support good craftsmanship. Now, as you can tell, we got a jigs gauge over there. So we definitely wanted an aeromotive gauge on our aeromotive. And that's our aeromotive gauge. Eventually what I'm going to do with this gauge is we're going to, I don't know if I can get it to show you or not. It doesn't want to focus. There we go. Eventually I'll probably put this gauge inside. Not even probably, because I'm going to end up putting it inside. It's definitely more useful inside than it is outside your car. Because if your fuel pressure drops, you can see it. Don't help you very much outside unless you got the hood up. Not many times do you do a pull with your fuel pressure regulator with the hood up and your head out the window, you know, the main window, to look at this. So we should put it inside sometime. Yeah. This is what I use for thread sealant. Permadex. I use that for all my nitrous stuff and all that. It's a hell of a lot better than tape. Now we probably have some fuel in here, so I'm gonna have to. I need to do the other bracket sometime too, but I got this perfectly designed for this. But so I should change this probably before I go to the dyno. But I really don't need to. Pretty sure this stuff's standard stuff. It might be metric. For some reason I think it's a 1/2 inch. I could be completely wrong. Probably am. I was gonna put the, yeah, definitely am. It's either 10 millimeter or 7/16. I was gonna put everything in today, and I forgot about that one axle seal leaking, so I put the axle seal in, and I gotta put a new one in the other transmission once we get the diff back. And I forgot to go pick them up this morning. And I bet you this has gas in it. Dumbass show. I think the last time I used tape on this, and I don't like using tape. Tape leaves a film behind. I can get in. I gotta go get the pick now. Nope, got it. I don't know why I used tape on that. So we got rid of our jigs one, which will go on the RD, or I probably should keep that for the accent, but the accent's gonna need an alcohol, ethanol, adjustable fuel pressure regulator like we have on here now, which is made for everything. I guess I never opened this. Figures. Ah. Plus side, it's new. That's nice. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to take this off because I barely put a hole on it. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this liquid. Much better stuff than the tape. Forgot to bring anything out to smear it with. I usually use like a little brush or Q-tip like for this, but apparently I forgot that. Pretty obvious. Alright. Probably just put a bigger hole in that in it. I just don't like putting a big hole in it because I don't like wasting this stuff. It's a lot better than tape. This is what you should use for nitrous too. We should have went and looked what size this was before we started doing it. Would have been a wise decision. I'm gonna have to say this one's like a 5/8. We're gonna go with 5/8 this time. And we are right. And then I can't see it leaking there. Find out. If it leaks on me, leaks on me. See, like these rubber bands, they even. Now you're supposed to pull the metal out. What the? Okay, pull out metal after installing. Why is that? Why would you want that pulled out? It makes no sense. That's what like holds the fluid in. I'll have to check on that. It says to pull that up. It's a little piece of metal there. And that's what holds all the oil in there. So I don't know why you'd want to pull that out. It's like these are sealed. That's your liquid. You don't want to lose your liquid. That's what keeps your gauge accurate. But we're going to put this one in our other air adjustable fuel pressure regulator. I don't know why says that, guys. I'll have to check that out. They usually supply them rubber bands for you want to put them in. So like a gauge pod, it gives you more room. I think they kept this one in here to hold this piece of metal. I don't understand why you would pull that up. I'll have to check on their site why they say to do that. Me, it makes no sense. But whatever. Does have a piece of paper in here. Yeah, it just tells you to open it up. Teflon sealing compound, which what we use. I don't know what that vent's for. That vent's probably just to vent pressure out. Maybe the pressure rises pretty good in there on that liquid. But, yeah. I don't know. Puzzles me. So it does. I think we got 90%. It won't take long to throw this car back together. Then I'm going to back it in here. That right there we can pull this head off of it. And pull the head off of the silver Tiburon. Looks pretty nice, I think, with that white gauge over there. Pull the head off that silver Tiburon and start doing head jobs on both of these. As soon as the head job's done with this one and we start it and we know it runs, and then we'll hook up the Megasquirt, call my guy up and go get it tuned. I'm not even going to bother about taking and putting the other transmission in it for the tune. Probably should, but I got this one up in here right now and I know it works. What happens if the other one has an issue on the dyno? Nah. So I just want to put everything on here that I know that works, and then that one right there, I know I'm good. Good to go. But it don't take long to make 13. That's like 13 minutes. I mean, if you edit this, it'd probably take 30 seconds of editing. But I don't feel like editing it. Oh yeah, and always smoke your cancer stick after you're done with your fuel. Or at least light it before you start your fuel. And don't light this close to fuel when you have a leak. Oh, shit. Obviously just joking. Let's see here. Oh, what did we do? I did do something else. I don't think I showed you guys. Alright, I was going to do a how-to video on this. And as soon as we started doing it, got halfway through it, started pouring down rain because I was doing outside. Then it started snow flurrying and all this shit. So, I didn't get to show you guys how to do these old school drum brakes. You probably never will have a car to do them on unless you got one of these base model Tiburons, 1.8s. Other than that, I don't think any of the, like after 99, I don't think they did any drums other than on like the accents. So yeah, you might have. Maybe I'll show you guys on the accents, because there's some people that have accents that watch me. They might be interested in it. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see some drum breaks being done without the drum tools and all that, so you can just do it with your normal tools. Let me know. Well, I got a lot of junk to clean up. Someone's going to say, yeah, that accent, but the accent don't look bad, though. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it looks pretty good, and I don't even like blue. Let me know in the comments if you think that accent's uglier than hell or if you like it. Kind of like the racy body kit. It's kind of weird because I don't like racy shit, but don't look bad at all in this car in my opinion. Holy hell, let there be light. I'd like to get a different fender for this sometime. Silver fender. Definitely got to do something with these wheels. It's an ugly paint job. We're going to get the head gasket done to this, and it'll gotta paint the mirrors too. It'll look much better once we start messing with it. This will be our future auto turbo car. We'll let the wife drive it this year, but overall it's not in bad shape. Does need, if I could find 2 fenders and the door on the other side, this car wouldn't have a dent in it. So other than right up top, it does on the roof a few places, but it's what it is. I think it'll make a good experiment for me on trying to figure out what's easier to build, the manual trans or the auto trans. Which one can we get done cheaper? Manual is always fun, but auto is always quicker. We gotta take this talent up to where all the talents are, which is in my other garage, which we don't ever work in much. Has concrete in it, concrete floor. You'd think I'd work there a little bit more often. Now, I was messing with the Honda the other day. I finally got this up. I'm not sure if I showed anybody this or not, but it's up. I'm not sure where it's leaking at either on the radiator, but we got a leak in there somewhere. Hell, it might have been the bottle even. But we get this core support. I got the hood, and I think I showed you guys. We got another silver hood. Get the core support here and 2 lights. And I got to get my Honda going. Never would have thought I would own one of these things, but I tell you what, I miss driving this thing. This thing is fun. I need to get it started because I got the other battery out of the Accent now. That battery's nothing wrong with it either. I need to jump it. It went dead from sitting forever. But got the radiator my nephew gave me in there to put in this. So I got to put that in there, and we may just turbo this. Let me know if you guys want to see JDM D15B turbocharged, because the D16Z6 down there has 440cc injectors. It has all the intercooler piping, turbo manifold, which I already have a tubular one, or I could use a cast log one. I got both. We have everything to do it, and we have the P28 in here chipped. I could get a bass tune for it, and maybe possibly I'll have to ask my tuner how much he charged me to tune this, but probably not too much. It ain't gonna make a lot of power because we don't have no head studs, ARP head studs and whatnot. But yeah, let me know, and also let me know if you guys would rather see the B series in here or save the single cam. It's up to you. Let me know. I have everything to do B series but an engine. Also, let in the comments if you guys have any preference on the B series engine, or would you rather see me do H22 to B, H22 with B trans? Let me know, because I have a GSR trans. So I got everything to do the swap, everything. So let me know, guys. I'm not gonna be able to afford to buy the B series engine until probably winter, because the turbo tib's gonna take up all of our money to race all year and keep it on the road. Tires cost a lot, and if something happens, we gotta be able to afford to fix it. So, but this will stay. We can tune it. I might even be able to tune this myself, but I'd have to say my tuner won't charge me more than about $200, maybe $300 to tune this. I don't think he'll charge me $300. I think he'll charge me maybe $200 to tune this. He'd probably have it tuned in 20 minutes, or he might even email tune it for me for cheaper. I don't know. So I don't know. I keep saying I don't know, because I really don't know what I want to do. So let me know what you guys think. I think I'm out of here. Done rambled, didn't show you shit, and we'll get to work tomorrow. Oh, and I forgot. Gotta get tires for this, and we're gonna get those very soon. And who's ready to see this thing next year make 300 wheel horsepower? I know I am.
This was going in my career, damn son, that's comedy gold. Your voice sounds like you ate a cactus and you're 80 years